Yeah. So when I was at UCT, so I was working with Prof. D. Bradshaw. She passed on, but she moved from Australia, and she was starting a center called Minerals to Metals at UCT. And the whole aspect of Minerals to Metal was to bring the SDGs into mining in a practical way. So it was first to map how the SDGs aligned with some of the efforts that were already being done in mining. Because mining, like how I ended up in mining is from my dad. So my dad in the early 70s, he came to South Africa and he worked in the gold mines. It was called Wenera back then. So they used to go around and they would recruit local African men to come and work in South Africa. So he spent some time in the gold mines, and growing up as a kid, he used to tell me stories, about underground and the work he did, and that just fascinated me. It just opened up this new world for me. So I've always wanted to find a way of getting into mining. So
Without necessarily swinging a pickaxe.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I eventually found myself there, and I having done this work, because the biggest social impact of the work I was doing, because I also had to ask myself, that was the time when you didn't do technical research for the sake of research. You needed to ask yourself, what social benefit does this bring? And for me, microwaves would result in lower carbon emissions, which will save the planet.
Which is low power use.
Yeah.
Which means there's more power for other
for
things.
for other stuff. So that was then she sort of opened up this new world for me. Like, wow, there is a place where the things that the world is pushing towards, which is ending poverty, resources, critical minerals, all those things, batteries that we want to do, renewable sustainability, water, access to water, health, that there is a way in which mining could make a huge transformative change, especially in Africa, because I'm a very passionate African. I love the continent, and I would like to see it progress. So, and we sort of started working on this concept that although people view mining in a very negative way, because there are a lot of cases where mining has been done badly, it's damaged communities, it's destroyed the environment. But for Africa, mining could be the catalyst for transforming into other economy.